The White House is getting tough with China. In an exclusive interview with Steve Liesman, Treasury Secretary Jack Lew criticized that country over the way it handled its recent currency devaluation and emphasized the importance of China's economic relationship with the U.S.
If there's further devaluation of the yuan, will that give you concern that China's trying to depreciate its way out of its problems and do so in a way at the expense of the United States?
Look, I think that we have been very clear for a very long time with China. How they manage their exchange rate is a matter of great concern to us, and that they need to be willing to let market forces drive the value up, not just drive it down. That's a message I've delivered very clearly. I think at a moment when their economy is weakening as opposed to strengthening, it's easy to say the pressures are to go down, not up. But this is not a new conversation. This is a conversation that's been going on for some time. So we need to see a serious commitment to the kind of reform agenda that makes it clear that over time, their currency will go up as their economy is strengthening, and they need to be committed to the kinds of policies that will contribute to stronger economic growth.
The Republican presidential contender Donald Trump says what's going on with China's economic policies amount to the greatest theft in history.
I don't need to look to the political statements to focus on the importance of the U.S.-China economic relationship. It is an enormously important relationship. It's one where China needs to understand quite clearly that we expect for them to behave in a way that's consistent with agreements that they have made, where we expect them to behave in a way that meets a level of transparency, where it's credible that they're moving to keep commitments that they've made. And they have to understand, and I make this point to them quite clearly, that there's an economic and a political reality to things like exchange rates. And they need to understand that they signal their intentions by the actions they take and the way they announce them. And they have to be very clear that they're continuing to move in a positive direction, and we're going to hold them accountable.
Treasury Secretary Lew also spoke with Steve about the Iran deal, saying the U.S. will continue to implement sanctions until Iran complies with that agreement. Lew is scheduled to attend the G20 finance ministers meeting in Turkey this upcoming weekend.